Welcome, everyone. All right. Okay. Ophiosis. All right. So, ophiosis. This is your Taurus season reading. Taurus season is about your financial world. Okay, it's a second house. Now, ophiosis. There is a lot we need to talk about because ophiosis people who were born 29th of this of November until 17th December, you are Ophiuchus, okay? You are the 13th sign of the zodiac. No one wanted to tell you because they know the powers that you have, okay? You Ophiuchus or healer, you're the giver and the taker of life, okay? So they didn't want it to have 13 because a transition is coming up for you, Ophiuchus. So changes is going to come on the planet, and a lot of people are going to be finding out. This is the energy of transition. I love this energy, especially when it's in the upright. When it's in the upright, it's so powerful because what it's doing is basically bringing changes. Because a lot of people were hiding the secrecy of who you Ophiuchus were, okay? Because they didn't want it to have a 13 a zodiac sign, okay? Because if you notice, everything is in twos, threes, basically twos, and even number, okay? Everything is in even number, 12 planets, that sort of a thing. But there actually is more planets, okay? And it's coming out more and more that NASA is showing up all of these things. And by we get to 2030, a lot of people are going to be understanding a lot more things. A lot of people are going to be understanding, okay? And you Ophiuchus are the giver of life and the taker of life. And you Ophiuchus are governed by the energy of the snake, the energy of the snake that you see on at um, the medicine center. That's the energy of the snow. Now you are governed with the planet of Cryon. Okay, a lot of you Ophiuchus or healers. Okay, so you have different people. You have star seeds, you have indigo, you have crystal people, and you Ophiuchus or the healers. Okay, so if you put your ends, whatever healing modality level you go in, you are the healers of this planet. You can heal a person, whether you heal them with the hands, whether you heal them with talking, but you can also take their lives. Okay, so I think that that was the reason why they never wanted you, Ophiuchus, to know the power that you carry within you. Okay, most Ophiuchus people are star seeds. Okay, so if you were born November 29 until December 17, please go investigate who you are. You're the healer of the planet. You're governed or the 13th planet. Cryon is the planet of healing, and you are all healers. Okay, so don't let anyone tell you anything. If you're in problems, you want to change your career, go for an healing, a healing profession where you can do Reiki or that sort of a healing. Okay, some people can just heal people by just having their hands over the person, body, and energy, and healing. In the summer, I will try if I have time to like interview a couple healers who are out there that I know is really healers, not the people who you know who I'm a Reiki, I'm a healer. No, the real healers of the planet. Okay. Um, Obviously, you will recognize that certain medicine um, it doesn't work with you. If you notice, if you go back to plant-based medicine, that will work for you. Okay, so because your frequency and your energy can't take the man-made medicine, okay, the medicine that is made on this planet. Okay, when you go to um, um, alternative remedies, you'll recognize that they help you more. All right. So Ophiuchus, there's huge changes that is coming up with your financial status. There's a lot of huge changes that is going to be coming up for you, Ophiuchus. And the reason why, it's because um, a lot of changes is coming up on this planet, and a lot of people are going to be finding out and go in search of themselves. And a lot of you are going to be starting basically to work for yourself or go within the medical field. And a lot of people who are Ophios in the medical field is going to be going to the new way of medicine. Okay. A lot of people are not aware, but over 10, 20 years, they're going to be having these beds, these new medicine beds. A lot of stuff is going to be changing when it comes on to medicine. All right. All right. Ophiuchus, let's check out and see what is coming in. I don't know, Ophiuchus, I shuffled these cards, but apparently in the Taurus season, a whole lot of secrecy is coming out. And I think that that is why the transition came up first. Okay. All right. That is why the transition comes up first. So a whole lot of changes is going to be coming in. And this is really wonderful because debt debt to a situation is going to be ended, and the situation is going to be ended because there was too much secrecy. There was a whole lot of secrecy of yours, and you could be the one who are investigating a situation. You could be one who are really gaining knowledge and recognizing a whole lot of people held a whole lot of secrecy. And I should say in this timeline, Ophiosis, you're going to be finding out a whole lot of things about people you are in a relationship with now. All right. So we see the energy of this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person. It's not a really nice person. And this person could have been accessing data and information. Okay. This person could have been on your computer, on your telephone, but this person is working to create chaos. Okay. So we talk about um, people who are hackers, that sort of a situation. People who are um, corrupt and is a corrupt person, okay? Because you can have investigators, but they can be also corrupt, okay? So that sort of a situation. Now, this person, I end is coming into this person because it's as if they're recognizing that a Libran person, I end is coming up for a Libran person because they're now gaining knowledge and information of a Libran person that this person was doing things that was not above water. Now, Librans are coming up as doctors. It could be a corrupt lawyer, a corrupt civil servant, that sort of a thing, because that is the frequency of Librans. Okay. Then this person has no foot to stand on. I don't know who this person is to you, Ophiosis, but it's as if you, Ophiosis, is recognizing this could be a co-worker, this could be a colleague, but you're recognizing that this person has no foot to stand on. It's like this person was creating an illusion that is not really there. And you, Ophiosis, is going to be seen through this illusion. Okay. So it could be a co-worker that has been creating a whole lot. Yes. So here is as if this person was trying to create a situation that it doesn't move forward. Okay. And they're now going to be recognizing that this person have their own agenda going on. And this, they are going to be recognizing that this person was helping to give a Cancer and a Leo some sort of a free pass. Okay. Because they're now going to be recognizing why an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person was kind of derailing a situation to extend a situation because they didn't want a situation to move forward. And a lot of you Ophiosis is going to recognize this. Your hardship and the hardship is now going to be over, Ophiosis, because it's as if you could have been at work and just began and people are testing you out and you're like, I'm not playing this game. I don't really want people to test me because Orpheus, you are like calm people. You know your work, you go and you do your work. Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Please remember, let all the people know that we're on live, okay? And the situation, Ophiuchus, is that you're recognizing that whoever this person is not really honest. They're in the reverse, and they, was creating a lot of complex situation where there is no complex situation. All right, this person was working under their own agenda, and this is what I'm saying, because now people are recognizing that whoever this person is had their own agenda going on, and people are gaining a lot of knowledge. Welcome, thank you for being here, gaining a lot of knowledge, and it's as if they're recognizing, and you're going to be asking this person, why was a situation not being handled. And the 8 of cups, I see a whole lot of emotional situation is coming up for a Leo man. I don't know. Leo people seems to be going through a lot of situation, whatever is transpiring, and this is why I say to a lot of people go learn um, what what is your birth chart, because some people can have 7 years of bad luck, 7 years of good luck. Some people can have 9 years of bad luck, 9 years of good luck. It depends on your zodiac energy. It depends on um where you were born. And this is it, Ophiuchus. You're the 13th sign, so you're ruled by Cryon and the ninth house, where the ninth house is Jupiter. So Ophiuchus, you're one of these people who are very, very we say besonder, special, because you are ruled by Jupiter, which is the lucky planet, but you're also a healer and you heal. So you're really one of these really, and this is why people didn't want you guys to know. And I might do and write a book about Ophiuchus, because you guys need to find out how really special you Ophiuchus all are. You're extremely special. Now, they're now going to be recognizing and they're going to be ending some sort of a contractual agreement of a Gemini man, or an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person, because they're recognizing that they were trying to help this Leo man, to give this Leo man some sort of a new start. And they're going to be gaining an idea how a Leo man had gotten in an organization, institution, how a Leo man got some sort of a driver's license, some sort of a licenses, because they're going to be recognizing that someone gave this person, and they are now getting to the bottom of the situation. How did this Leo man got some sort of a licenses? Okay, the Six of Pentacles is coming up, and there is something that is going on with fire sign people now. Ophiuchus could be you. Okay, because remember, you are Ophiuchus, you're a fire sign person. So a lot of you fire sign person, there could be problems with a car. You might think about changing your car, so you're going to be giving out a lot of money on your car. Okay, so a lot of you Ophiuchus might think, maybe it's better to change my car from now from gas to electric, seeing that the price is okay. Because I can remember when there was gas, when I was a child, 99 cents a gallon for gas. I'm listening to the news in America and recognizing that it's $7 a gallon for gas. It is crazy. And, this is a situation where I would advise people, if you're buying a new car, even though the electric ones are so expensive, get an electric car if you're changing your car. So I see a lot of you Ophiuchus men, because you're standing here, and it's as if here you are standing, and it's as if your car, you have given so much money out on your car, and you're deciding, I gave out double the amount that I paid for this car. Would you please stop that? I can see you accessing my computer. And please stop. I'm really doing a reading. I see you're going to be paying. You're really going to be paying. You're going to be thinking, let me just get a new car. All right. So I see a lot of you buying a new car. Just go for the electric car. Go for the electric car. Okay. All right. So, oh my God. Thank God. Ophiuchus, I told you guys. Ophiuchus. I just so love you guys. So obviously you brought the justice in the right position. So I see a lot of you Ophiuchus is really going to be bringing down someone who has done something that was not above water. Now, whoever this man is, the people are now going to be gaining knowledge. And a whole lot of you Ophiuchus, this could be that you were onto someone. I don't know if this is a co-worker, but this is someone who has it could be a friend or someone, whoever this person is now emotional because you Ophiuchus is onto this person and is recognizing. Mm. It could be a family member. It could be a family that you have married in, or a family that you're in, but you're. Mm, I don't think you're questioning. You're questioning someone. Justice is coming down on this person, and it's as if you Ophiuchus now recognize. So whoever this person is, you had questions. It could be that you're in a relationship with a family, and every time this person come around is always, their mouth is their tongue is heavy and their mouth is full. Listen, I was with my cousin for a couple months, and every time she goes, tongue is heavy and the mouth is full. So whoever this man is, every time he comes around, you're like, something is wrong about you. I don't know, but I'm not trusting you. And you're right. And whatever is transpiring, I see a Taurus man and this man, a Taurus man and this man have been coercing. Okay. And whatever they were doing and coercing Ophiuchus, they're going to be caught. And it is a situation where you Ophiuchus was like, oh no, I have so many questions, signs about you. I don't know. So a Taurus man, and this is a situation because whoever this Taurus man Ophiuchus, I think this Taurus man is coming off as you're in a relationship with someone, and whoever you're in a relationship with, they were with a Taurus man, but this Taurus man is corrupt as the pest. Okay, not a good person, and this Taurus man and this other man is very very close, but they have been running a little scam, and you're going to be finding out about it because justice is going to caught them. So you Orpheus is going to be freed of these two men, and it is a situation where you Orpheus are recognizing. I don't know if it's your brother-in-law. It's like your brother-in-law. It's like you're in a relationship with someone, but the family is like is you question the family. All right. It could be a new job that you begin in. It could be a co-worker at the workplace and your boss and this person, but you question this person, Ophiuchus, because you're looking at this Taurus man and you're thinking, there's something that I'm not trusting about you. You are not kosher, okay? And whoever this, because you Ophiuchus is onto a lot of people and recognizing that it's as if you begin, it's as if the veil of illusion is coming off, and you Ophiuchus are now gaining so many knowledge and understanding of what was going on. And it's as if you Ophiuchus now is recognizing that the Taurus man is not kosher, okay? And this Taurus man is um I don't know if he was a boss or a supervisor or what. If but he's coming up a boss, a supervisor, your present partner's ex, okay? Another nice person, and you had your questions about this person, and justice came down about this person because some sort of a legal issue came up, and people recognized that this man was not kosher. And you were right. This is a freedom of you understanding, hey, I was right, I was right, and felt as if. So it could be your boss, your supervisor, your brother-in-law. It's coming up as a brother-in-law. It's coming up as your partner ex, never kosher. Neither is your partner. And I think that now with your partner X is going to be caught, you're going to be recognizing, what did I get myself in? These people are not kosher. And your partner X is caught, but your partner brother, and I think check the name out, Ophiosus, of what is your partner's brother, because they're using someone else's identity. Okay. So here, Ophiosus, I see you're going to be freeing yourself from a family, freeing yourself from a job, freeing yourself from a situation, freeing yourself from a relationship. Because you, Ophiuchus, recognize that whoever this Taurus man is, because he's in a reverse basically, okay. And this Taurus man is like your now partner X is a Taurus. He's not kosher, okay. Whatever he does for a job or whatever, he has a hate towards you, okay. And I always advise people, if you recognize that um your partner now X don't like you, don't get into the relationship. They always cause problems for you. And I see that you Orpheus just think that, okay, I know that he doesn't like me, whatever the problem is, that's his problem. But guess what, Orpheus, is you are the most liked person on this planet, because you Orpheus are straight, you cut straight, okay. And whoever this man is not kosher, because he sees your light and he's of the opposite polaria of you. And this is the reason why he doesn't like you. And what has happened and transpired, however you got in connection with his ex, you should have recognized that this man didn't like you. You should never have gone into the relationship. And I see this is the timeline that you think, I'm going to free myself. If even I have to leave my house, leave what I've bought, I need to free myself from this situation. The man is not kosher. He's caught by the law. He did something and he's caught by the law. And you, Orpheus, is standing. This is how you're standing. The law is here, and the Taurus man is in the reverse. And the Taurus man is in the reverse, okay? And you are now recognizing that this Taurus man and his brother, ex-brother-in-law, that is a Leo, is a fraud. They're criminals. So here you are, Ophiosis, is you start to question things. It's like something comes up and you were talking to someone and you start to question things and you're recognizing, I know the Taurus didn't like me, but you're in a relationship with his ex-wife or his wife, and you're going to be recognizing what a fraud this person is. And I see justice is going to be coming in and is going to um release you Ophiosis, because you Ophiosis, justice is coming up against this Taurus man, because it's as if they start to question a situation and kind of figure out how you Ophiosis get in connection with the Taurus man. And they're going to be recognizing, because it's like someone who is connected to you is having an issue. You were talking to this person, and then they're recognized, but the Taurus man is the one that has been doing all of this thing. Oh, so that was the ex that he's with. So that sort of a situation. And the Taurus man was working with a Leo, which could have been your brother-in-law or some sort of a family member. You're going to be recognizing, I got to free myself from this family. This family is not kosher. This family is not kosher. So here I told you the secrecy of a family that some of you, and for some of you is a family, for some of you is you're going to be finding out something about their partner you're in a relationship with now, that their ex has been going at you and has been creating a whole lot of chaos around you. You're going to be recognizing that this person has been coming in your house and accessing your data and information without you even knowing. It's as if this ex is as if, and the situation is that, walk away, because whoever this person is went so far until the law of now caught them. And it's a situation where you obviously know that this person never really liked you. Welcome, all newcomers. Welcome. Thank you for being here. You know that this person didn't like you, and you still got into this relationship. They had a lot of secrets, things that you are not aware of, Ophiosis. It could be your family, it could be a family that you're in, it could be a business, it could be at the workplace, but whoever these people are, it could be a neighborhood that you live in. They had a lot of secrets. And you come into this neighborhood just not knowing who these people are, which you bought your house, you focus on your thing, you don't care about what's going on. But there were people that have a whole lot of secrets. There's just some places that you go and you have the HR and HOH and that sort of a thing. They have their secrets, that sort of a thing. And you're going to be finding out and you're going to be recognizing that whoever this your ex partner is, or ex partner, and not kosher, and he's working together with a Leo. Find out who is the name of a Leo, because you're going to be finding out that someone who is missing, that Leo is using the name. Okay, so here Ophiuchus, it's like the universe is like, Ophiuchus, what are you doing here in this position with these people, with this situation? You don't belong here. Okay, you need to start looking for something new, Ophiuchus. This is not where you belong. You don't know, this was not for you. Okay, whatever karma you need to clear with these people, it's now clear. And it's as if some of you Ophiuchus could have had some sort of a drastic wake-up call that makes you recognize, whoa, people who are in a coma, they wake up out of a coma and they start to recognize, who are these people? Oh my God. Yeah, it's because when you're in a coma, you go over to the spirit side, and the spirits are aware and letting you be aware. So if you see, sometimes people are in a coma for a day, sometimes they have to be induced a coma. It's because you're on the wrong direction in your life. And it's as if a drastic accident or something have to happen, so you reconnect with your spirit guides for them to alert you that a situation, a job, a situation you're in is not healthy for you. And if you notice, it's going to be over, because whatever is happening, you are going to be recognizing that people were lying. The Nine of Swords, okay? This is not about worry. This is about people have had secrecy. Because when we put the Nine of Swords with this, it's about the revelation of secrecy. People were lying. People had secrecy. People, it's as if you were a little goldfish, and all of these family and these family members are little piranhas. Welcome, welcome, honeys. And you Ophius is going to be recognized. Oh my God, I never saw this. Oh Jesus, are you serious? And your spirit guides is going to say, it's time to move on. Move on. You don't need to be in this pool of piranhas. This is not for you. And it is a situation where you Ophios is going to be recognizing, how didn't I see this before? Because you were in the three dimension, you were being blindfolded, and you got caught up in the situation because you were just blindfolded. And by you, something dramatic happened to someone out there that makes you awaken, and you start to look at your family members and look at the people around you and think, ooh, what am I doing here? Wow. Okay. The secrets is now coming out. And with the secrets coming out, you're gaining knowledge of who these people in these situations are around you. And you're going to be moving forward, because you're going to be thinking, how the hell I got myself in this? I got to get out. Okay. So it is a situation that a lot you were not aware of the people and the situation that were around you. So you could have been in a relationship, you got in a relationship with someone, and it went so fast that you got so tied up in it because it went so fast. You wasn't even recognizing, bam, 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 out scope. You buy a house, bam, 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 and you and but this person, this Taurus person, has been hanging around, and it's as if the Taurus person feel as if you um intervene in their marriage, their relationship, or whatever. But it was a situation that was over. But your partner is also not honest with you because the situation is not really over. Okay, your partner reel you in like a fish, okay, to get you because this Taurus person could not give them what they wanted. All right. And what is now transpiring with this huge situation that happens in your life, you're now recognizing, and ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people after a coma or after a really horrible thing, a death, someone passed away, you are awoken. And this situation awoken you because you question a lot of things around these people, but now you're like, Jesus, okay, I'm seeing it. It is clear as day. I need to move forward. Okay, so the outcomes, congratulations, you Ophiuchus. You're going to be successfully getting out of the situation. This is the energy of the sun. It's in the upright. So you have the energy of the sun in the upright, and you're getting away from a really conflicting situation that was transpiring because a lot of people are recognizing that the Taurus man was behind this. Okay. And you Ophiuchus is now going to be turning your back and really facing the truth, facing um what was going on, facing the song, really gaining knowledge that the Taurus person is not who they say they are. And the Taurus person really had it out for you. And it is a situation that as someone else could have been feeling the wrath of the Taurus person. And it's a situation that you could have gotten someone in serious, serious situation because this Taurus person is as if some of you got in a relationship with this Taurus person, ex or family member or whatever, and they have it out for you and they could not caught you. So what they did is to caught somebody else who were closer to you because something happens that justice came up on this Taurus person. Okay, and they're trying to figure out who is this Taurus person, how is this Taurus person, why is this Taurus person connected, and who is this Taurus person? And they were going to be recognizing that you, Ophiuchus, is in a relationship, and this Taurus person was in a relationship with the person you're in a relationship with, and they hate you. And then they go after someone who is very close to you. And that's how they're going to be putting the puzzle together. And this Taurus person has a Leo brother in law, and he and this Leo brother-in-law has created a chaos. So Ophiuchus, it is a situation that a lot of you Ophiuchus is going to be releasing yourself, okay? And a lot of you Ophiuchus had this person, whoever you have met, whether it's at the workplace, whether you're in a relationship with them, you met them and everything just spun out of control and just went very fast, very fast. And it's as if when you met them, you live in a very nice house. All of a sudden, they want you to sell the house and move to somewhere else because the Taurus man could not give them the house and give them what they wanted. And they recognized that you were a lone fish, a lonely goldfish just paddling away in the water. And these piranhas just saw you and recognized that's a good catch. But piranhas, when they suck you dry, and these people are piranhas, and it's a situation where you need to get out. And I see um you're going to be recognizing these people had a lot of secrets. So it's as if you were in this you get into this family or you get into this group of people, but it's like it's a family that you get in. But whoever this Taurus person is it could be a brother-in-law. It's coming up as a brother-in-law, ex-partner, whoever. But the Taurus person work with a Leo person, okay? And they're very dangerous. And when I say dangerous, is that they're hateful. They use you because you could give the sister or the brother to the Leo something, and the Taurus couldn't give them. So the Taurus is jealous of you because you have all of this that you have worked very hard for, because you didn't just pick it out of the sky. But there is a lot of jealousy. And finally now you're going to be awakened and recognize, oh my God, that's why that person was having that problem, because and they were entering your house when you weren't there, and they were accessing, the Taurus man was entering your house when you weren't there, and they were accessing stuff. Okay, at the end of the day, I see some of you are going to be walking away from a house, and you're going to be thinking and thinking, I can stay with these people, but I'll be living in the pool of piranha, or do I go back and be on my own and know that I have good people who are out there for me, because I don't know who these people are. I can't trust these people. Okay. So at the end of the day, it's as if you have to have this dramatic ending in your life, or dramatic situation in your life, to find out that there were situations that you were involved in that you should not have been involved with. Okay. And whoever the Taurus man is, you are aware of who this person is. This person is a dangerous person, is a really disturbed, dangerous person. Okay. Because if you leave a relationship or a marriage and you're still creating chaos for this person, you partner, and people who are connected to this person, you're dangerous. Your whole um surrounding or understanding, if a person divorce you and separate from you, some people have good relationships. Okay, but this person is deranged. And if you recognize what their family dynamic is like, you should have recognized that it wasn't something for you. Okay, and a lot of people, um, jump into relationships with people and think that love is no, because people can manipulate situations. Okay, people do manipulate people in getting what they want. Okay, people do magic spell, love spell, that sort of a thing, but it wears out. Okay, and it doesn't really matter how long you do that magic spell. People just start eating each other, because if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And a lot of people do not understand this, and a lot of people believe in it because their family have that sort of a thing. And some people just don't know what they're being caught up in. So Ophiuchus, I'm gonna say you got the energy of the sun. It is time to move on, okay? Because now you're recognizing that this place, this issue, the situation doesn't serve you. Everything is now is shed. Light is shed on it. Justice is coming up, so you have cleared this karmatic justice. So it's time to leave this relationship, these co-workers, this situation. Karmatic justice is now here for you. Okay, you're now recognizing that things wasn't what it seems to be. Whoever this Taurus man is, um, I've created a whole lot of lies and deceptiveness, and people are now recognizing. Yet still, you successfully overcome this situation, because whoever this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian is very disturbed, and this person at end is here because a Taurus man used this person to create a whole lot of illusions around you. You're going to be freed, Ophiuchus, from what was going on, and this. Leo man has no foot to stand on, no grounds to stand on, no new start, because they are now gaining knowledge and recognizing that this person, you see, this is it, Ophiuchus. So a lot of you Ophiuchus, the hardship is going to be over because you're now finding out what people were doing. So congratulations, Ophiuchus. It is a beautiful reading. These two beautiful cards is about the sun. Will you please stop that? It's about the sun, and it's about um, freeing yourself, freeing yourself from a problem and a situation because justice prevail. Justice prevail, and you have successfully overcome what a Taurus and a Leo have done and created a whole lot of chaos for you, Ophiuchus. So you see, Ophiuchus, life is about recognizing when it's time to move on. And Ophiuchus, you guys are so powerful. You guys are really powerful. And the thing about Ophiuchus is that sometimes you don't see the danger because your heart is full with love. Okay, but not everyone has love. There's just some people who are the giver and the taker, and there's just some people, if you recognize that you go in a family and a family member don't like you, um you know you need to watch your back at all times, okay? Because people are dangerous. And I'm telling you this because life has just, my eyes are open to a lot of things. And you guys, whether it's at work or someone at work that you think, no, once you meet someone, the first time you meet someone, and you meet someone and you feel, no, I'm not feeling comfortable with this person, always go with your first instinct, okay? I do love you guys. Please remember, go check out the Sagittarian reading if you haven't. And I do love you guys. Thumbs up. Namaste.